you as well. Andy, are you there? Well, we thought Andy was going to be there, but how about now? Andy, are you there? All right, Andy is not there yet. We'll have to check and see if we can get Andy hooked up again. So, big game. What do you think overall about the NFL season this year? I know it was COVID-19 and a lot of things happened, but who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I think it was a great season because the Bills got really good after they haven't been doing very good in the past few seasons, and I just feel like overall it was better than it was 2 seasons or 1 season ago.
Okay, and your opinion?
It was pretty different than it has been, especially because, well, Patriots are nowhere now. The Buccaneers are in the Super Bowl for once. And, well, when you think about it, the Rams was doing pretty bad last year, and they made it to the playoffs pretty far this year.
Okay, let's see if we have Andy back with us again. Andy, are you there? All right, apparently Andy is not there with us. We'll see if we can get him hooked up again. So what we did last year, we had 5 questions set up, kind of some oddball questions, and then we'll make a final prediction at the end here to see exactly where everybody sits at and go from there. So of the 5 questions, we'll start off at number 1. And will Tyreek Hill catch at least one 40-plus yard pass in the Super Bowl this year? And Harry, why don't we start off with you first?
I do think he will catch a 40-yard pass because Patrick Mahomes has probably the biggest arm in the game, and especially if he's one covered because he'll just burn them.
No, I agree with you on that. How about you, Jack?
I'm going to say yes, but it's also because Tyreek Hill's been maxing out his run game recently, so he's running and catching the ball at the same time.
Okay, I'm going to say yes on that as well because I just don't think they can cover him. The fastest guy in the NFL, basically, right? So he gets open one step and he's gone, correct?
Yeah.
All right, second question. Will the Bucs defense have 5 or more sacks on Tom Brady or whoever the quarterback's going to be for the Bucs? And we'll let Jack go ahead and go with that one.
Wait. That's not the question.
Oh, I should say against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Well, no, please, no. Just no. No, definitely no, because, well, first of all, that's a lot of sacks. That barely happens. And second of all, because Patrick Mahomes barely gets sacked. So you add those two together, 5 sacks is no match for that.
Okay, you're next.
Yeah, I don't think the Buccaneers will get 5 sacks either because Patrick Mahomes is so good at escaping pressure, and I think he gets the ball out of there in time, and I just don't think they'll be able to.
Okay, I'm going to go with you guys with that no as well, but at the end, they have probably the best front 7 in the NFL right now defensively, so if they get the power and the rush up the middle because a couple of the Chiefs' offensive line people are outright
And if Levante David can get blitz, yeah.
and if they can get pressure up the middle and secure the corners, I think they might have a chance. So, but I'm going to go with you guys and no on that one. Number 3, will both Brady and Mahomes each have a rushing touchdown? What do you think in this one? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
I think Patrick Mahomes will have one, but I don't think Tom Brady will get close enough to do a QB draw or something like that.
Okay.
I'm going to say no also, but it might have a chance because actually Tom Brady has 1,025, I think, career rush yards and 25 touchdowns.
I'm going to go ahead and say yes because you're going to pull out some oddball plays in the Super Bowl. So I'm going to think there's going to be something in the mix there where, nobody thinks Tom Brady's going to run. So I think he's going to get close. And if it's within the 2-yard line, I wouldn't be surprised if he does. And, of course, Mahomes, the way he spreads things out, he could do many, many different things. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes on that one. All right, question number 4. The over and under is 56 points for this year's Super Bowl. What do you guys think? Over or more total points for the team or the game?
I'm going to say under due to both defenses are very good, Buccaneers being better probably.
Okay.
And also the offenses are both rolling, so it's going to be close to maybe 56, but no, I don't think so.
Okay, next.
I think it will be close, but I don't think quite 56 because I feel like there's not going to be many field goals, or I think there's mostly going to be touchdowns, and I don't think the teams are going to settle for field goals in the Super Bowl.
I think there are going to be a number of long drives, so I think there'll be a lot of 6, maybe even some 7, 8-minute drives. So I think it'll be touchdowns, and I think it's going to go over because once you know what my final score is, it's going to go over. So here we are with our final score, our final question: who's going to win, and what's the final score going to be? We'll start off with Harry.
The Buccaneers are going to win, and the score will be 28-24.
All right. What about you, Jack?
I think the Chiefs will win because they have been doing really good on offense this year. They have a decent defense, and they also, if this is the only problem with this. I think the Chiefs have better players, but then Buccaneers have more good players,
Yeah,
not better players, good players.
The
Okay.
Buccaneers have such more of a balanced team in my brain. I just feel like they could just get past the Chiefs slightly this time.
Okay, so you pick Kansas City, Jack. What do you think the score is going to be?
24-13.
Ooh, 24-13. That's a surprising score. Only 13 points for Tampa. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick Kansas City. The final score 35-24. It's going to be a closer game than what the score is going to predict. But at the end, when somebody's trying to, catch up or go ahead, I think there might be some mistakes made there. So that is it. So 2 guys for Kansas City, 1 for the Buccaneers. And we'll talk about the results coming up on Monday morning. So you guys, I guess, are enjoying a day off of school, right?
Yes.
Is that a good thing?
Yes.
All right, we thank you for stopping by and being part of the show again. That is Harry and Jack Hilgendorf, and Dad is here as well, Aaron. So thank you guys for participating in the contest, and we'll talk more about